What's up, guys? This is Johnny and Hillary, owners of Pure Bliss, and you're listening to the Pure Bliss podcast, where we talk about business, beauty, and how to be a boss.
We want to start this podcast to help anyone that's unsure about starting a business, show you how we started ours, tell you all the tips that we have learned, and take you on our journey with us to help motivate and inspire you along the way.
Okay, so getting right back into the next episode, we have another very special guest with us today, Maya Kelly.
Hi.
She is an employee of ours, and so why don't you just introduce yourself and tell them who you are?
Well, like you said, my name is Maya. I'm originally from Corner Brook, Newfoundland. That's where I studied hair and started kind of my journey in the hair industry. From there, I moved out to St. John's just to kind of like further my journey and to get out of the smaller town vibes that I was getting there, because like Corner Brook is not it. I don't know if you've like visiting there is so pretty, but being from there and like living there for 23 years is not the vibe. So I came out here and I was working in a couple different salons out here, and then I found out about Pure Bliss. Am I going too far with this?
No, that's fine. That'll be fine.
Give her, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so I found out about Pure Bliss, and the rest is kind of history, I guess, as far as that's concerned.
Yeah, so you moved from the West Coast because you weren't feeling the vibes. Like, it wasn't like a big enough town for you. You wanted to like expand your knowledge and
like
your opportunity.
Basically, yeah. Like, I just feel as though, especially with my story and my journey, the West Coast, Corner Brook, it's beautiful, but it's just so small. It's so, like, you can't expand the way I wanted to expand there.
Yeah.
So I figured the only way to do so was to move to the bigger city in the province and just kind of like start there and see what's going on.
So you kind of just moved from the West Coast, came over here, had no plan, and just kind of winged it?
Kind of, yeah. Like, it was that March 2019, I came out actually for St. Patrick's Day with a couple of friends, and I brought a couple of resumes because I was like, maybe we'll just see like what happens. And I dropped a resume off at the first salon that I was working at just on a whim. And before I even went home that weekend, they had called me and hired me on. And they were basically like, you start in May. And I was like, oh my God. Okay, well, I guess this is real. So yeah, I just kind of started there. I do that though. I'm very spontaneous. I need like that little bit of like excitement. I don't know.
Yeah, that's cool. That's good. That's good. You don't mind change.
Yeah, well, like I do and I don't. But yeah.
Okay.
If I'm gonna change, I need it to happen like immediately.
I'm the exact same way.
Yeah.
When I moved to Halifax, I was like, I'm going in 2 weeks, and I packed up all my stuff similar to you. And I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but here we are.
No, like I can't plan like 6 months down the line. Like if I'm gonna do it, it's happening like within the next month or two, or it's not gonna happen.
That's cool.
So,
Yeah, no, I love that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She gets it done. She's a girl boss.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, for sure. So what made you get into the hair industry?
I always had like a major passion for the hair business, the hair industry, ever since I was like big enough to like walk and talk. Like, I was obsessed with long hair. I loved playing with hair. And yeah, so just like kind of growing up, everybody always told me that there was no success in the hair industry. Like, you could never like do well in it.
They say it's not a real job. Like, it's not a real degree.
Exactly.
Whatever,
And that's what they were always saying. And so actually originally when I got out of high school, I went right into university as like anybody would.
Classic.
Because that's what everybody kind of told me to do. And I was like, like that's the safe haven, I guess, whatever. And I took 2 years in there and decided that like very much was not for me. So then I started in the hair industry, and yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what people were talking about. I fell in love, exactly. And I have no idea what people were talking about with no success and like all that kind of stuff, because I feel like the beauty industry.
Check my schedule.
Yeah, literally look at my schedule, babe. But the beauty industry is booming here in 2022. That's all I'm saying.
It is. So. Yeah, it is. Look how many people have like degrees and they're working at like Boston Pizza and like serving because they can't get a job.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I know so many friends who, when I left university to go to beauty school, they were kind of looking at me like, "What are you doing?" But now I'm like, "Babe, look at you, and look at me." Like,
I'm also going to elaborate on that, because basically, like, obviously everyone has different definitions of success, and to me, success is waking up every day and going to work and enjoying what you do. So these guys with degrees and whatever, they might make more, but they're probably miserable and hate their lives. Now, not everyone do, but some of them, a lot of them do. And so they're saying they're successful, and you're the one here laughing, enjoying your every day. So like you're successful.
And that's what I say all the time too. I'm like, you know, it's not all about the money. Money is important, but it's also the fact that I go to work and I don't ever feel like I'm at work.
Exactly.
I feel like when you're passionate about work and then you work hard there, the money follows. So, you know, anyone can say it's not all about the money, but like if you come to work and you enjoy yourself every day, you're enjoying yourself and you're getting paid to do what you love to do.
Exactly.
So it's like you're really winning overall then. You know?
Well, if you're liking what you're doing, you're willing to put more work in, and you don't mind working more and harder because you enjoy it. Like, you know?
Yeah, and that's what I'm always telling my mom. And like all my friends are always like, Maya, you're always at work. And I'm like, I know, but I love it. Like, I don't know what to say.
That's wicked. That's exactly
good. It means you're
what
busy
you want.
as well.
No, I love it though. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think it's very important to do what you enjoy doing, because otherwise, like, I've been there. Yeah, and it's miserable. Like going to work every day, hating your job, like can't wait to get off. Like, you know.
Exactly. I don't know. Like it's just such a passion for me too. So like being able to like see like my client feel so beautiful and so confident when she's leaving the chair, like it's just, it does something to me.
Makes you
and
feel
it just
good.
makes everything so worth it, you know. So I don't know.
I love that.
That's awesome.
I feel like that's a vibe here. Like we want people to come in and like leave feeling like empowered and like beautiful. And like I think having staff on that feel that way about themselves and embrace that and embody that is so important. And I feel like all like of our team really does that, and you guys all really value that. So I love that.
Well, exactly. That's the thing.
But yeah, no, getting back to the vibe thing, I think clients in general can kind of feel the vibe here when they're here. Everyone, actually, we got a review one time saying that like it seemed like everyone here loved their job and like it was a really good work environment. And so clients like love to go in and see that, and they can feel it, and you know, they just want to be a part of it. They don't like to go in and just kind of like, you know, you can feel the tension.
Yeah.
And you can feel when someone like don't want to be there, they don't want to talk to you, they just like want to get you out of the chair and on to the next one, like more of like a transaction.
Well, exactly.
than an experience.
And that's what I always say is like to all my clients, I'm like, the vibe I try to give off is like you're coming here to hang out with the girls all day. Like it's not supposed to be like, not that it's not professional, because it's very professional, but at the same time, like I want you to come here and feel like you can talk about anything and just be yourself and like do your own thing. You know,
like, I guess like
I don't want you to feel like you're uptight in the chair. Like,
yeah.
No,
that's a good vibe for sure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, what made you choose Pure Bliss?
Well, actually, I was in a little bit of a rut in the industry. I was so not happy where I was before, and I was kind of like getting down on myself. I was kind of like losing hope in the industry. I had just come back from a very major surgery, and I was like, you know, well, actually, I was getting ready to come back from the major surgery, and I was like, I don't know if I can return to that other salon or like what I'm going to do. And so like time passes so fast, especially when you're recovering. So the time came that I went back to work, and I went back at the other place, and I was there, I think it was 2 weeks, and I had actually seen Pure Bliss and their advertisements a few times. And I'm like, man, like they kind of know what they're doing with the social media. I love social media. That kind of seems like a vibe for me. But I never reached out because I was like, you know, like it's nerve wracking, like changing that kind of stuff. Yeah. But then actually Pure Bliss messaged me, and I was like, this is fate. I was like, I must do this. And I think it was within like that same week that you guys messaged me. I was like, I'm on the way.
I've got my clippers. And I'm
literally, I think I accepted the job opportunity before I even left the other place, and like I was freaking out. I remember messaging. I don't know who I was messaging, but I was like, yeah. So I think I'm gonna hand in my resignation today, but I don't really know how to do it. And it was like a whole like dramatic thing, but it's the best thing I've done this far. So
that is awesome. We love to hear that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so what would be your, I guess, favorite thing to do in hairdressing? Like your strength. Like what's your go-to? Yeah.
My niche.
Yeah.
Your niche.
What's your niche?
I guess like hair extensions and blonde are usually my two kind of go-tos. I do blonde actually so much that one of my blonde clients was in the other day, and she was like, oh my God, like my friend wants to come in and see you so bad, but like she's brunette. And I'm like, babe, like, I know how to do brunettes too.
So funny.
But she was like, oh, I thought you were just blonde. And I was like I can't believe this, but also like, thank you. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
a compliment?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely kind of
We're gonna
where-
have to start promoting some more brunette
Honestly,
services.
I feel like
Yeah.
everything I post from Maya, I'm like, oh, this is a lovely blonde by
Blonde.
Maya.
That's the thing.
I'm
like,
gonna
out of-
clip this and post it on our socials, guys. She also does every other color.
I do all of the colors. So, but blonde is like my thing. So if you're blonde, like, hi, my name is Maya.
Yeah, send her a DM, book in her extensions and blonde. If
And
that's what-
brunettes.
And brunette.
Well, anything, but that's what she specializes in.
Period, babe. See you soon.
That's funny.
Oh,
my
what is
God.
your least favorite thing to do?
Men's cut.
Yeah, I already knew the answer.
Yeah, I was thinking the same things. I don't even think she's done. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen you do one here.
I've done like I know how to do them, but they intimidate me. I don't know.
Not your vibe.
Well,
men
you have
scare
your
me.
strengths, right? So you
I
like
have
to
my
kind of be
strengths.
passionate about what you're good at.
Exactly, and I don't know. There's something about like a random man sitting in my chair that just isn't it for me.
That's fine.
Sorry, but it's just not it. I
No,
don't
no
know.
hard feelings.
No, what you're comfortable with is what you're comfortable with.
Totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I don't know, but everybody who's like known me in the industry ever knows that too. So they'll probably look at that and be like, "At least she's being honest." So.
Yeah,
That's what it's
100%.
all about.
Yeah, for sure.
So Maya, what would you say is your biggest pet peeve?
I hate heavy breathing.
So do you mean like heavy breathing when someone's like working out, or do you just mean like a heavy ass breather, like
Just
all day
a
long?
fucking heavy ass breather. It's just not. Am I allowed to say that?
We'll beep
I'll
you
beep it out.
Okay. But listen, if I'm like watching a movie with you and you're breathing so heavy that I can't hear the movie,
Yeah, that's an issue. I feel.
literally get out of my face.
Well, that's a different
Yeah,
level,
that's
though.
different though.
Like,
Yeah,
that's-
I feel like
That's
they might
you
have
need
something wrong.
Something. What are those machines called that help you with breathing?
The
Respirators? Is that-
no.
Oh,
CPAP machine.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like, yeah, maybe it's to help you sleep so you don't die in your sleep,
Oh my
basically.
god!
Okay,
yeah, the
never mind,
the
cut
sleep, sleep apnea.
Sleep apnea
Oh, yes.
machine.
Yeah,
Actually,
these people have like serious conditions. Mine is like, you're cut.
yeah,
You're
I'm
done.
sorry, babe, but I can't do it.
See, this is funny.
Oh my.
This is funny.
Okay, so do you have any advice for anyone who wants to start out in the hair industry, or anyone who's going into the hair industry or starting their first job?
Don't listen to anybody. Like, do your own thing, follow your own path, and find your own success in everything.
That's more than just hair, even.
Like
Yeah,
believe in
that's-
yourself.
That's
Yeah.
literally anything, any of your passions, any of your dreams. Like, you need to just do you. There's no rules. There's nothing like that. Just kind of follow your own hopes and dreams and just do what you got to do.
Just do it.
Yeah.
That was a good
Love it.
answer. Because that
Thanks.
is the truth. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you got to
It
do what
is.
makes you happy.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
don't get in your own way.
If there's
Just-
anything I've learned, it's that for sure. Like, don't listen to anybody else's paths and anybody else's experiences. This is your experience, you know?
Yeah, it can be whatever you want it to be if you're willing to kind of
Yeah.
step into that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Love that.
You're at the steering wheel.
Good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That was good.
The steering wheel.
Okay, so I know that you are very present on social media, and I'm just wondering if you find that beneficial to you for work and business as well. Like, do you think that that definitely carries over in this industry? Because some people say, like, or some people have... Some people feel that they don't need to be present and it doesn't really matter. Some people feel that it's a great way to market themselves. And I guess having experience in it from like your personal life, like, do you think that it definitely like helps you out in this industry?
I think so. Just because like living in the world now, I feel like social media is such an important thing. Everybody's on social media. And I think making sure you're present on the most up-to-date kind of platforms and things is such an important thing. And being into social media as I am, I feel like, as you said, like it has like,
I was thinking of the same word too. I feel like it just carries over. You know what I mean?
yeah. But yeah, no, I just feel like I know how important social media is. And not only do I like to push myself on my personal one, but I know that it's also important to do on my hair one, my business one.
Yeah, it really shows people like on your personal level who you are, and it also on the business level really just shows your work and your portfolio and all
Well,
of that. And it's
exactly.
really cool that you're able, from what I've noticed, to carry over like all of the, I guess, things that you've learned from your personal to your business. And it's cool to see you kind of evolve into that. So I just didn't know if it was something that you were like felt really confident in because you do have the experience, or you were kind of like, oh, it just works and I don't really know. But I feel like
No,
you
it's definitely something I'm confident in.
Yeah, I agree.
And I like to think that I know how to post in a way that is going to get people's attention. You know what I mean? Just from my experience from my personal one as well. So
yeah, I love that.
And that takes talent. Yeah, that is talent.
It's its own job in itself. Really recognizing like how to.
People don't realize, and especially even since like meeting you, I feel like I've learned so much about like posting, like even just on. Not even just my business one, but my personal one as well.
I think we've talked probably more about your personal one than business.
Just because like we're obviously trying to grow all the time, especially if you're into social media like we are. And I've realized like I see how much work you put in, and I'm like, okay, like I need to like match that if I'm trying to like get on that same wave. So
thanks.
Go you, man. Like you
it pays to be around like-minded people.
Yeah,
and
I totally
trying
agree.
to like be on everyone's vibe.
But that's the thing about working here is I feel like there's so many like-minded people who are just trying to be successful.
And it's so versatile. Absolutely. Like everyone's doing something a little bit different. So like you said, like you're learning something. Like I learned stuff from you, and like you learned stuff from me, and we all kind of work together. And I feel like that's why we have such a great like family here. Like you know, we all are really just trying to see each other succeed and share information.
Well, that's
like
the thing. Like,
there's no like, oh, I'm doing good and you can't do good too. I'm like, I'm doing this. You should try it.
You should try it. And like you said, like you're even sending emails out for me on my behalf, trying to like get like different deals and stuff. So like,
I did that for some clothing places. I don't know if I told you guys, just because I was like, well, she's a good spokesperson. Like she's very confident, and like even with your fitness stuff, like I'm like, post more about that. Like people want to learn more about you, like you know.
And so that's the thing about the whole like making sure like not only you're succeeding, but everybody around you is succeeding too, because it just keeps the vibe.
I'm like, I want to give you a hug right now.
Oh, that's wicked. But it's so true though. You want to see everyone around you do good. You don't want to just like hug everyone. And listen, there's lots of people to go around.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You're not going to be able to fit everyone in on your own time anyway. So why don't you help your friends out?
No, exactly. I love it. We've got a good thing going here.
It's like a family here.
100%.
Everyone
That's
loves
what I love about it. It's a family. There's no like hierarchy or anything like that. I feel like everybody's just kind of, you know, on the same.
There's just room for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's something that I think you really try to like make sure. That's something that you really try to push here as well, is that we're all treating each other with respect, and we're all
everybody's equal,
being supported, and like
helping each other.
I love that. And that's so important to have business owners like you guys to both be so proud business owners that like understand that. And I feel like coming from working in the industry yourself, you definitely know the importance of like starting out somewhere as like a nail technician versus like owning a business, and you're very able to relate to your staff, which I think is amazing.
Yeah, and like even just being here almost a year, actually, I've almost been here.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
But even amongst that 1 year that I've been here, like there's been so much growth.
Oh my God,
it's been insane.
Looking
how
back,
much this business is like blowing up. It's so awesome.
So much more to come.
I'm so proud of you guys.
Much more.
Like, I'm so proud of you guys. Look at you guys now.
I'm going to shed a tear.
They're doing their thing.
Guys, we're all gonna hug when this podcast is over. Okay.
Listen, you have Maya and Taylor on, but this is just never gonna end. It's just
someone cut the cord.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
Oh God.
But yeah, no, like we do always try to improve and grow as a team here. Like we have big goals and big plans, so we wouldn't be able to do it without you guys.
Exactly.
But everyone's on the same page, and it's amazing. All right, guys, that wraps up this episode. This is part 1. We have much more to talk about, so we are going to do a part 2 that will be out next week or episode. I'm not sure where it's going to be posted yet. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.
Bye.
All right, guys, that wraps up this episode. That was part 1 of Maya Kelly's
journey.
Gonna restart this. Totally went blank.
Guys, what? Are we okay?
That was part 1. We're gonna continue. What am I trying to say here?
Episode's over.
Hi, we're done. Come back for part 2.
Right. Oh my! Show the camera.
It just happened.
Oh my God! Thanks for watching. Thanks for just.
Hillary, you want to try?
Part 1.
No. No. Okay, I got it.
Okay. Pause.
ASMR.
Okay, anyways, whatever. I forget what I was gonna say.
Do not put that in there.